Okay guys, today I want to explain you what is my room temperature doll, why I do room temperature, and what's the benefit of that. Okay, first of all the time I do the doll, I keep room temperature. The first reason, I don't have a fridge for our pizza trays, and so also because I do mobile business, so even if you go fridge, stay all day out the house, so it wouldn't be helpful. Also, I like to keep room temperature to leave the resting in natured way and give a light on my doll. If you want to do as well room temperature, like me, if you want to decide to do mobile things like that, you have to use the right flour, long raising flour. So for example, I'll give you just an example for any flour. If you're using Caputo blue flour, that is not gonna work. So you need a long raising flour with the W over 300, 350. So check your flour bags, it normally shows you long raising flour. Another things to do room temperature with me, I do sourdough. So with the sourdough method, the dough raising slow, it doesn't get too big, overproofing a lot. I'll give you an example where I go here. I go those pizzas, you're not gonna believe, it's got 3 days outside. Look at that, it's still fantastic. I still can stretch it. Probably this is last day because tomorrow will be start to the gluten collapse, but it's still been good. Obviously the temperature outside has to be less than 20 degrees. If it's get hotter than that, potentially it could be 1 day outside. And this is got only 24 hours, and you can see the difference. It's not extremely different, but you can really work. So for me, for the job I do, the stay out, everything out of the house, room temperature is ideally. So flour, it has to be right flour. If you do big or Polish or other things, it wouldn't work. They raise it much faster, so it's not gonna be for what you do. So best to use the fridges. If you go your shop, keep a fridge. But for me, I love it, and because I use the right flours, I do sourdough method, so it works so well. I want to even show you as well. I'm gonna stretch. This is 3 days. I'm gonna stretch that pizza. I'm gonna stretch also the 24 hours, which they look pretty much the same. This one more fragile. Then I'm gonna take this, which I done yesterday, only 24 hours. This, okay. The taste is pretty much the same. The 24 hours stay a little bit more crispy than 3 days outside or 48 hours. And that one is obviously today is more fragile. You have to be very careful, but can stretch it easily. It's not gonna broken down. So obviously just to be careful. And this normally if you do another dough 3 days outside, it's not gonna last longer. So it's gonna be completely flat up. And this one is stay absolutely perfect. This one even better with 24 hours because the gluten is still more strong. I can even spinning like that. It's not broken. And they're still absolutely fine with that. You can see the difference with this one and this. See, this is start to losing. Tomorrow wouldn't be 4 days, that would be too much. But today I still can use it, so I'm not do big wastage with my dough. This is gonna stay another couple of days. So if you decide to do a room temperature, if you decide to do this kind of mobile business, I recommend to use right flour, long raising, W300, 350. Check on the spec. You can check even online if it's not on the packaging. Sourdough method is brilliant. The raising time is low process. If you decide to do bigger Polish or other things like that, no, it will be flat up next day because the freshies or the dries, the soft power, they're gonna be flat up completely next day if you live outside. So I want to answer all these questions for all the people keep asking the room temperature, how long you have to keep it, why you do and stuff like that. So I want to just clarify all of you. Mobile business, you can have a fridges for your doll. I always go fridges for my toppings, cool boxes. And then the tasting, the lightness of this pizza, it is absolutely fantastic. Look at that, absolutely, you know. I can stretch like big I want. This one, look. Even this one 3 days outside, still the gluten is still not collapse. Obviously this is last day for these 3 days. I will keep average 2 days. Depending on the weather, this is today, you know, it's below 20 degrees. 3 days, it's still I can make my pizza, still tasting good. And this one I can keep another few days at room temperature with a below 20 degrees. It is fantastic. So I want to leave answer all these questions for all of you, because there was a little bit confusion on all that. I hope I've been clarified. So this was absolutely perfect for my job. If you don't have fridges for keep your dough, if you go to your shop, you can use your fridge. You might keep it even longer, but I love the way I do that. I'm so happy. It takes me years to understand before get the right recipe to work on outside street food markets and mobile pizza business, guys. I hope it was everything clear. Please leave a comment below for any question you got it. And this video was to understand all of you. They asked me all the questions about room temperatures and why I do room temperature pizzas. Yeah, please leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.